Long ago, the city of Gotham was plagued by villains attacking the city. For years, their attempts were foiled by Batman, until, when Gotham needed him the most, he vanished. My name is Peter, and for the past 20 years, I've been investigating the disappearance of Batman and where he could have disappeared to. For this investigation, I'm teaming up with Jalen, another Batman hunter, as we follow a recent lead to uncover the disappearance of Batman. Our investigation brings us to Gotham University, where students and faculty have reported finding bat boomerangs around campus. Could this be the clue needed to find Batman? Join us as we continue our hunt for Batman so that we can give Gotham the closure that they deserve.
My name is Jalen, and I've been searching for Batman for 5 years.
My interest in Batman started when I was a child. I grew up in Gotham, and I would watch in amazement when Batman would save the city. He saved us a lot. Gotham has a lot of crime. By the time I was an adult, Batman disappeared, and we haven't seen him since he saved us from the Riddler. I made it my life mission to close the mystery of what happened to Batman and uncover the truth of what happened to him.
I first saw Batman beating up these guys that were bullying this innocent woman, and I thought, wow, what a hero. He just seemed like he stood for something, and I liked that about him. I guess I was right considering the fact that he's a hero who fights for justice in the city.
I've been studying the disappearance of Batman for over 20 years now, and so far my research has led me to many long nights of looking into leads that have dead ends. For the past 10 years, I've been traveling the world following leads and looking for clues, but haven't had any luck. Finding out about the bat boomerang at Gotham University may have led to a big breakthrough in this case.
My research has gotten me a few clues as I walk through Gotham University and see a few bat boomerangs in the wall. I've also seen mysterious figures on some of the buildings on this campus. I never really actually found out who it was, because they move like the wind, literally.
What led me to Gotham University is that I work in the Crime Justice Department with a focus on the Bat Division in the GIB, which is Gotham Investigation Bureau. When we received information that a bat boomerang had been found at Gotham University, I was sent to the campus to investigate.
Initially, I came to Gotham University to study law so I could be the Batman of the courtroom. But that didn't work out, so I study business and history now.
So far in the investigation, we have made contact with some of the villains that we classified as possible enemies of Batman and his sidekick Robin. Nothing of importance has been found from speaking with them, but the bat boomerang is something big. We've also discovered some large boot prints in snow in a wooded area near Gotham University campus. We started analyzing the print to see if it could possibly be Batman, but that information hasn't come back from the lab yet.
As I previously mentioned, I saw a few bat boomerangs around campus, as well as finding some large footprints in the snow. There isn't much on him recently though, considering the fact that he hasn't been around since his last battle with the Riddler and Two-Face. I had to dig a little deeper to crack this riddle.
We need Batman around because he protects the people of Gotham and keeps order. Since the disappearance of Batman, the crime rate in Gotham has reached an all-time high, and there aren't enough police resources to take care of the rising crime.
Aside from the Gotham Police Department, Gotham is our city's last hope and last line of defense. Gotham is filled with villainous thugs and insane villains who hunt on the innocent civilians of Gotham. With Batman around, he'll help calm and tame the city more than Gotham police could ever.
Where do I think he is? That's a good question. I gotta be honest, I have no idea where he could be. Ever since he disappeared and the villains have taken over Gotham, they have made efforts to invade the Batcave, and that would be the only place where we know he could be.
Honestly, I think he's away from Gotham planning his future or taking a break from the crime-ridden city of Gotham. As I mentioned before, Gotham has become worse as more thugs are preying on the innocent with an increase of robberies, carjackings, and even vandalism. Then you have villains like the Joker and Two-Face who have their armies pushing their agenda aggressively with a large amount of bank heists and invasions throughout the Gotham neighborhood.
Gotham has changed a lot since Batman has disappeared, and it's not for the good. It's not the same Gotham I knew as a kid. As I mentioned earlier, the villains have taken over the area and crime is at an all-time high, which has been tiring our police resources. It's an issue for everyone, as many citizens of Gotham are feeling for their safety. This is how the Bat Division in the GIB was formed.
I do not think Gotham is better without Batman because he brings order to the city. Many fear and respect, and they know when he's around they have to move accordingly and smart, so that their operations are not cut short due to the arrival of Batman. His villains are having the time of their lives as they consistently invade our Gotham neighborhoods and set up shop there, tormenting the innocent civilians. They have pushed big operations as well that hurt the city more than ever.
I absolutely do not think that Gotham is better off without Batman. As we've seen over the years, Gotham is in serious trouble with crime, and citizens are fearing for their safety, and our resources are just not able to handle it. And I really need to find Batman. We need to uncover the truth of why he disappeared and what happened to him, because Gotham needs Batman back.
I do trust Batman because he fights for good and justice whenever we needed him. He always showed up and protected the innocents and held those responsible accountable for their actions.
Get Batman? Oh shit.